The hell are you doing? Sophia. Ain't even no reason to think about it. You are a bad motherfucker. You ain't gotta have me tell you every day for that to be true. It's always true. My friends. What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Monday morning here in Arkansas. It is also April 1st. Watch out for a bunch of dumb motherfuckers trying to, well, lie to you and fuck with you today. I never get April Fool's Day. A day when everybody thinks it's okay to do dumb, fucked up shit like that. People just take it too far, I guess. Man, I just wanted to log in and let you know that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you. I may not post one of these kind of videos every day anymore, but that doesn't make it less true. I'm always thinking about you. Everybody. It's kind of a curse, actually, when you think about it. Oh, I just don't feel the need anymore. You know, I told everybody when the president, right before he announced, something told me he needs your help. Hey, you can call it whatever you want. I think it was divine intervention. I don't know. But it was literally like someone walked up to me, put their hand on my shoulder and said, you got to help this guy. And a couple of weeks ago, the same thing happened again and said he don't need your help no more. So I'm relieved to not have that burden anymore. I've deleted my Twitter account. For the same reason I deleted my Facebook account. It's not because I don't think the president really needs all that much help anymore, but everybody running against him is a fucking moron that want impossible dumb shit. So, fuck. Like AOC. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said that, well, the Republicans had to amend the Constitution and make a law so that FDR couldn't be reelected. When, well, they decided to do that 2 years after he died, the amendment was put in. And it was like a couple of days after he died that the amendment was made into law 2 years after he died. About 5 days after he died, they announced the bill. So, yeah. Kind of, you're perfect liberal. Never let facts get in the way and make up your own and defend them vehemently. So I had someone tell me on Twitter the other day that they know people in the Army that haven't been paid here in the United States for 6 months. They're losing they've lost this person has lost their house, his whole company, by the way, according to this man who claimed to be a Marine, who wasn't a Marine upon checking their profile. This was just some dumb liberal kid. But, yeah, this person's not been paid in that long. And I said, that's kind of ridiculous that you're saying things like that. And, I said it like that. I didn't call him a dumb fuck or any of that dumb shit, I didn't tell him the truth on that matter. I just said, that's highly unlikely. That's not true. And he called me a bully. 3 or 4 times. Every response was, you're a bully. Then he had a friend come in, and every one of their response, they said the word bully, and they hashtagged it. So then Twitter comes along and suspends me for 6 days. I appealed it, and they said that I violated their standards, that I was abusive towards these people, simply because they called me a bully and I disagreed with them. I didn't cuss at them. I didn't do anything. In my response, when I appealed, I said it's time that you allow us to educate these people, because they're just making things up. Now, does Twitter care? No, it's their platform. They can do whatever they want. It's private enterprise. But the glorious thing about America and capitalism and the private enterprise is I don't have to use their fucking product if I don't like it. And I don't like it. So the only social media Lil Doggy has is YouTube and Instagram. Totally. Oh, well, I deleted my account. I don't have Facebook anymore. I don't have Facebook anymore, and I don't have Twitter. But that doesn't matter. I don't need that shit. And tell you the truth, when I got off of Facebook, it was a world of difference of not looking at my phone constantly, not worried about that little bit of pleasure I got from likes and comments and having someone agree with me, or even, and more importantly to me, disagree with me. Yeah. So I don't have that monkey anymore. I think it's time to close the border. Someone brought up a valid point this morning. It was a pretty cool idea to train our immigration officers as the first line of deciding whether or not these people are actual asylum seekers. To train them to do the same thing that I don't know if a judge does that or if it's just a committee or one person. I don't know how that works. But they could get them sent home in 10 days rather than 3 or 4 years, or not ever. So once we start deporting people, that this influx will stop. Reagan shut the border down once over one person being killed, one immigration officer. And I remember that. This is far worse. It's far more of a crisis. It's a humanitarian crisis for one thing, but it's also it's a national emergency. This is an invasion of people. It's not a military invasion, but it is the same. For all we know, China or Russia or Mexico, well, Mexico is helping them. Mexico's busting them up here. If they go through Mexico, they're not in their home state or territory anymore. They're safe. Let me ask you this. Why would they want to come to America? For the opportunity? You mean the free apartment? You mean food stamps? Healthcare? That is great, but that's not asylum. You understand? That's a great perk to being an American, or to being in America, apparently. But it's not a reason to seek asylum because you want these things that America provides. We need to find a way. And cutting off aid, I do not agree with cutting off aid to these countries. You need to send them aid, like send them food. Don't send them money. Just saying. Give them real aid. Send the USS Comfort down there to give them some medical care. Open more clinics. Do things like that. Fund these things through American dollars. Don't just send them money. I'm going to get off here. It's time to go to work. But I do want you to know that I care about you. Go watch my video about this bobber. I did a little bit of work, made a couple of brackets this weekend, headlights mounted, seats mounted. Got the oil tank / holder for all the shit that's under the seat, wiring and fuel pump and all that shit, rectifier, all that. I got that mounted. I've just got to do a little bit of finish up with that, and I got to get another battery. But for the time being, I probably just strap my old battery on there and ride the fucker, put the old tank on it, because I gotta weld the bung on the tank. I gotta put a fuel sight window gas gauge in it. I got all kinds of shit I need to do, but I really want to ride the bike. So we'll see. Maybe next week, and I'll fire it up. I love you, you bad motherfucker. Don't forget it. Have a good one.
Lil Doggy.